them or you get them bent and then you snap them, okay? But let's do the underhook for now. So I have my underhook and maybe I hit the setup or I'm looking for my knee pick. Oh, sorry, bud. Okay, and now from here I go for my snap down. And once again, I just go ahead and I hit my underhook, you know, to hang them down and get them in, okay? So let's reset. Just get the ground here. Okay, so let's move this direction. You're fine, just move this way, laterally. Good. Okay, so let's say I have them here, my snap. All I'm gonna do is use my grip here still, and instead of grabbing like the wrist, I'm just gonna literally pull. See, I'm pulling, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab on his tricep. Now, generally speaking, grabbing the elbow is a better pick, but when you go for your submission, it's gonna kind of create some space on this side of the carotid. So I tend to grab high, or I'll double up on this in the beginning so I can get a good pick. Because what happens if you just stay high sometimes, they'll roll this arm back and get their balance again in post. So, very good. So when I drag this, just relax. Okay, just relax. When I drag this, I'll catch high and then block when I first start my roll. Now, when I go for the inside and I start to roll it, I can roll it just like this, or what I'm going to teach you to do is I'm going to dive and hook inside the thigh. Now, the more momentum I have for the roll, the better chance to get on top more easily. All right, I'll probably do it a couple of ways, slow and fast, you know, so you guys can see the parts. Okay, so I'm here. I've got a good base. I pull, tricep, elbow, put my head like I'm going in the hole, and I'm going to reach and grab this leg on the inside. So I'm going to reach, roll, okay? I'm not like kind of rolling over my butt. I got a good athletic position, okay? And I can bridge on top, or I can just roll on top. They both work, okay? So from here, you okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to continue, and I can either like sit up and roll and come to the top, okay? Or I can bridge. I'll do both. But when I get on top, I want my chest between my breasts. Yeah, transitioning. Okay? I'm going to put that right here. Just kind of like you would for a DARS, so to speak. Okay? I'm right here. And now from this position, you can finish a couple different ways. If you're having problems with the Mizzou, hooking the leg is probably your best bet. Because the more you push this leg to the mat, the more the power of the choke comes into play. You don't have to like pull this a bunch. I just squeeze it real tight and I give it a little pull. But it's more compression for me. Okay? More compression. As you get a little more experience, you won't do the legs so much. You'll just come around. I'll show both versions. So I'm here. I have that grip and I have the leg. You know, when I do this, I'll be off the mat, driving my feet, okay? I start to walk this, and you see how there's that compression. So there's getting some diaphragm compression, but this is probably the most powerful choke I've ever done. You know, most guys feel like their eyes coming out of their head. Really nasty choke. But the problem with this is the arm is strong, the latter's strong, it's going to try to retract. But once your chest blocks here, it's all golden. It's all golden, okay? So let's go back to that position where we're just kind of down in the snap. If you don't need to see me yank you down anymore. Okay, so I'm here. Pull 1, 2. Go in the hole, balance yourself a little bit, okay? And now I dive in, and this time I'm going to bridge over. So instead of rolling, I'm going to post on my head and bridge. So as I roll, I bridge, high leg over. And good finish. Okay? Good finish. Now, from here, another way to finish that I tend to use a little more as I, gotten experience, I won't hook the leg. Instead, I swing my arm across and post. Think Durkin, Pat Cummings preferred this version too. He's real strong with it. I remember him drilling it on me for fights, and Jesus Christ, just going out like that. So here, have my grip. Now, I'm still gonna hook the leg to roll, but then I'm gonna bail on it and come across. So now, when I'm here, I dive, roll, come on top, post on the mat. Now from here, I just pull. So here I'm just pulling, pushing my chest out. Okay? Very, very strong grip. Very strong grip. Okay? It goes together really nice. So either way you want to go, whether you hold the leg or come across, you'll move good. Now, when you hit the roll, the best thing, I was trying to go slow for you guys, is to follow the momentum. Follow the momentum to get on top. If he's here on your snap, it works just as fine too. I've hit that on some big boys when guys try to, come up to that almost like a quad pod. Okay? So, I'm here. Snap. 1, 2. Catch and head in the hole and roll. Okay? You ready, boss man? Okay? You say no?
Don't say go.
Okay. So from here, I'm gonna roll. A lot of power. Okay? Great little move. Yeah, I guess they used to do it at the zoo as a gag, put you to sleep as they pin you. So, all wrestlers I know.